Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, the 11th of August, which is Tu B'Av, the 15th of Av. So today we're going to give you the third reason. There are a lot of reasons, but this is number 3 as to why it's celebrated as a festive day. There was a very unfortunate time in Jewish history when the two Shvatim were split away from the 10. There was the tribes of Binyamin and Yehuda, and they were pretty much considered the kingdom of Yehuda. And then there were the other 10 Shvatim. And Yeravam ben Nevat, at that time of the split, instituted a horrible idea, which was that he did not want the Jews from the 10 tribes going to the Beis Hamikdash, the real temple, to do all of the sacrifices at the time of the holidays. Instead, he set up his own idolatrous type of practices, and he urged all the people of the 10 tribes to go to that place instead. And that was totally wrong, but he wasn't listening to what anybody was saying, and he just decided that he wanted all the Jews to not go to the Beis Hamikdash, not go to the temple, and instead go to his idolatrous places. As if that wasn't bad enough, he also posted guards all along the roads to stop the Jews from going towards the proper place, which was the Beis Hamikdash in Yerushalayim, in Jerusalem. That was a terrible tragedy for the Jewish people, and it was instituted by Yeravam ben Nevat, and he tried to keep this very bad custom going. Finally, years and years later, the king Hosea ben Elah managed to abolish that horrible idea and took away the guards from the roads and made it totally proper for all Jews to go to the Beis Hamikdash in Yerushalayim at the time of the celebration of the 3 great holidays. And that abolishing of that bad decree happened on the 15th of Av, and that's another day that we consider it a festive day. In earlier times, this was marked as a tremendous celebration, considered up with the greatest of all of our holidays. Nowadays, we don't get to celebrate it in that fullest way. The way you will feel it is by saying no tachanun, and by studying this, and there are more reasons out there. Like, for example, I'll just give you one more. I have another minute. I'll give you one more quick one. That was there had been a terrible feud between the tribe of Binyamin and all the other tribes because of a terrible incident called Pilegesh Begiva, which we won't have time to go into. And because of it, all the Jewish people had decided that they would never allow their daughters to marry anyone from the tribe of Binyamin. Also, there had been another rule, and that was that because sometimes girls inherited properties directly from their father, and if they were to marry someone from another shevet, their property would move into the inheritance of other shvatim, and things would get all mixed up, and land would leave from one shevet, one tribe to another. So there had also been a decree that young ladies who had inherited land from their father should not marry other shvatim, and this was just not working out. And finally, both of these decrees were abolished on the 15th of Av, and it was an expression of all the Shvatim, all the tribes coming together, and so you can understand that too would be a very festive thing. There are also other ideas for why this holiday is considered so special. It has to do with collecting of the wood for the Mizbeach and how they scheduled all of it. You can read up on it, of course, by yourself, but we've given you now most of the reasons for why it is celebrated as a very festive day. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.